interesting show awaits you, starting with Stephen McHugh bringing you the news.
Hurricanes can strike at any time. In the event of one, be prepared to act quickly. If a hurricane watch or warning has been issued, review your home disaster response plan. Map out likely routes to evacuate if your home is at risk and confirm with relatives or friends you plan to stay with. Also, confirm the location of the nearest shelter. Check your emergency supplies and restock if necessary. Remember, disasters do happen, so be prepared.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Friday, July 13. Cabinet members are to undergo good governance training and practices. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says this is to ensure that ministers are clear on their roles in providing proper oversight to government bodies under their control.
Our government must be strong. Our government must stand visibly and demonstrably in support of transparency, of good governance, with a firm stance against corruption.
The Prime Minister was speaking at Thursday's groundbreaking for the development of 212 serviced lots at Windsor Hills in Trelawney. 64 of the lots are being allocated to Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings Limited by way of a land swap, while the others are being sold through the National Housing Trust. Prime Minister Holness used the groundbreaking to announce that the NHT was on track to deliver 23,354 housing solutions by 2021, exceeding the 22,000 target it had set. 650 high school students across the island are to benefit from a $100 million hospitality and tourism management program. The program will be rolled out in 30 high schools in September, with participating students drawn from grades 11, 12, and 13. The students will undergo 2-year training offered through the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute. The Education and Tourism Ministry signed a memorandum of understanding on Wednesday to facilitate the program. Minister Ruel Reid says the program is timely and consistent with plans to ensure every member of the society is trained and employable.
We have articulated what we call the K-13 strategy, which is to ensure that the education system has reached right into the womb. So we talk about from conception to age 18.
Minister Edmund Bartlett says the program will also support the tourism sector by providing a fully trained and highly efficient workforce.
60% of the value of the visitor's experience in a destination is service. And so we must build our capacity to offer come-to-mind service, what I call opinionated service.
30 local teachers will be delivering the program content, but they will first be trained and certified next month by the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute. The House of Representatives passed the Ballast Water Management Bill on Tuesday to protect the island's aquatic environment. It bars ships entering Jamaica from carrying foreign aquatic species and diseases into the island's waters. Transport and Mining Minister Robert Montego piloted the legislation, which he says will ensure that ships discard their ballast water in compliance with international standards.
In Jamaica, Mr. Speaker, the introduction of Asian green mussels found in the Kingston Harbour has been identified by the University of the West Indies as having been introduced into Jamaican waters via ballast water. Having regard to Jamaica's container transshipment activities, because, Mr. Speaker, Jamaica gets approximately 2,400 ship calls per year, and that is increasing. And each time a ship comes, you're at risk of being contaminated.
Ballast water is water carried in the ballast tanks of ships to improve balance. The water is taken up or discharged when cargo is unloaded or loaded, and when ships take on ballast water, plants and animals that live in the ocean are also taken up. Government will be undertaking a major cleanup project to minimize the effects of flooding during periods of heavy rainfall. $50 million has been budgeted for the island-wide program. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie says the cleanup exercise will commence soon.
In critical areas of the country that is prone to flooding, and other such areas of concern.
In the meantime, he says road improvement work has started in the community of Douglas Castle, St. Anne. The $35 million project is to alleviate a recurrence of flooding in the area, which was submerged last year after a few days of heavy rainfall. At this week's post-cabinet briefing, it was also revealed that a $722 million contract has been awarded to Surrey Paving and Aggregate Company for the redevelopment of Hampden Wharf Phase 1 in Falmouth, Trelawney. Information Minister Senator Ruel Reid says it's being financed by the Tourism Enhancement Fund. The project includes the establishment of an artisan village that will accommodate 30 shops on 540 square meters of land owned by the Port Authority of Jamaica. The port will also be extended and storyboards erected, while a rich mix of retail and local eateries will be incorporated. And finally, 600 teachers will receive mathematics training from Book Merchant Limited from August 21 to 23. The training workshops is being conducted in partnership with the Jamaica Teaching Council and Shortwood Teachers College. The teachers will be trained by local math specialist and lead prime mathematics specialist from Singapore.
And the reason why we are doing it is because we discovered through Scholastic in 2015 a math program that we thought would really assist our Jamaican teachers and students to do math much better.
Book Merchant's CEO was speaking at a JIS think tank on Wednesday. The workshop is being delivered as part of the Scholastic Prime Mathematics program. It will feature a compilation of the best mathematics practices of Singapore, Hong Kong, and the Republic of Korea, which are the top performing countries in this subject. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
Let's celebrate Jamaica to the world. Fastest man in the world. First Jamaican woman to win gold in Olympic 100-meter sprint. An upcoming global superstar. Mouth-watering meals. And a vibrant set of people. We are Jamaicans. Let's get together and bring back the love.
The theme for this year's Jamaica 56 Independence has been declared, and all is set for the celebrations to begin. Come this Sunday, the next festival song winner will be chosen. And boy, we can't wait to partake in the host of other events planned. Here's a roundup of the time, place, and venues for this year's island-wide festivities.
The theme for Jamaica 56 celebrations is One Love, One Family. Let us celebrate together. Be proud of our achievements and be confident in our purpose to continue to build a better Jamaica with our arts and culture at the center of our development.
Yes, come August 1 to 6, Jamaicans will have a wide range of events to indulge in as we celebrate one love, one family. Some of the planned activities include road shows, street dances, concerts, church services, and flag-raising ceremonies in towns and communities across the country. Once more, the Independence Festival Village will be set up at the National Stadium from August 1 to 6 with a host of displays, a food court, lunch hour concerts, and a children's village. From August 1 to 4, there will be an event at the National Arena starting 8 p.m. each night. On August 1, the venue will host the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen Competition Finals, and on August 2, Mellow-Go-Round. The World Reggae Dance Championship is August 3, Kingston Reggae Night on August 4, and Jamaica Gospel Song Competition Finals on August 5.
I miss the Christians worship. Let me see you rock your body and worship. Cause your victory, it's in your worship. So worship.
There is no greater love than the love of Jesus. The man laid down his life for me.
So we now go conform to the pressures of the world. The rulers of darkness by his blood will overturn. I'm emerging a victor, tear down the accuser. I've got God's coverage wherever I go. Holy Ghost coverage, that's all I know.
Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He's the mighty Redeemer of the whole universe.
Jesus, meek and mild, look upon your wayward child. From you I don't want to depart. Give me a worshipper's heart. Hey.
When my friend them gone, I'm in have no credit for my food. Jesus, I'm a company, so I am not alone. Him and me strength when me weak and weary. Me provider when the bills them a beat me.
There is nothing impossible for you. The great physician, faithful ever true.
Fight the good fight, keep the faith, run the race.
Everybody run, come to Jesus Christ, because the end of all things is at hand.
And the big event that I know you all can't wait to attend is the Independence Grand Gala. It has dual homes this August 6th at the National Stadium in Kingston and Dump Up Beach in Montego Bay.
As you all know, the enjoyment of the gala is the finer details that won't be revealed until you see it on the day.
But even before the much anticipated Grand Gala and Independence Village celebrations, we will have the finals for both the Jamaica Festival Song and Festival Queen competitions. On July 15, one of the talented finalists in this year's Festival Song competition will be declared winner at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center on Hope Road in Kingston.
Many are called, but the chosen are few. So I'm leaving this message right here.
Jamaica, you're nice enough. You make me full of pride enough. Oh, my good country, a land of rare beauty.
No matter your color, your race, your creed, it's 56 years now. Jamaica we free.
Jamaica, 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 Jamaica.
Put your hand on your heart if you love Jamaica. Lift up Jamaica, build up Jamaica. From Jamaica's made me proud. We call this little island my home. Where people are great and so is our food. My heart is here no matter where I roam. Jamaica we rich, Jamaica we rich. This crime and violence, wanna try cut out it.
Journey we've been on as a young independence nation. We've been through some tough situation.
Let's do it in Jamaica, where the summer sun is always shining. Happy people always smiling, you'll see.
On July 15, one of the talented finalists in this year's Festival Song competition will be declared winner at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center on Hope Road in Kingston. Then, on Wednesday, August 1, the next Miss Jamaica Festival Queen will be crowned at the National Arena beginning at 8 p.m.
Just look the way you are, girl.
And there's more. We have great news for our food lovers. A culinary expo will be held on August 2 and 3 as part of a special feature of the JCDC's 55th anniversary celebrations.
It will be a feast of creativity, and I'm encouraging everyone to take out the family and just enjoy the sumptuous meals that will be on display.
And before I go, let me inform you that this year's festival will also be celebrated through fashion under the theme Bandana Be Bold with black, green and gold. So every single Jamaican, young and old, is expected to deck out in his or her bandana and national colors. As customary, businesses and parish and town squares are expected to join in the Spirit of Independence competition by decorating their spaces with the national colors, bandana and company colors. And of course, media agencies and members of the diaspora are also encouraged to display the spirit of independence. We here at JIS have already started. It's your turn to begin your Jamaica 56 celebrations.
Jamaica is my home. I love the girls, coconut water and white rum.
hear this. Youth, older people, mature people, anyone who is listening right now, don't wait for extraordinary moments. Seize small opportunities and make them great. I've learned that through this experience. So if you have an idea, there's something that you want to do and you have not sought out an avenue, trust me, the time is now. Get it done.
Can you imagine being homeless, sleeping at a bus stop for weeks, begging money for food and being scorned by passers-by? Well, this was the story of a young man before he was rescued by the Prime Minister's Housing Opportunity, Production and Employment HOPE program. Watch this.
Growing up, I didn't have no parent, nowhere to go. I was just stranded. I started to live in Crossroads because I didn't have nowhere else to go. So what I would do when I'm at Crossroads, I would stay in Mothers by day, and by night I would get a piece of cardboard and sleep at the bus stop beside of Mothers in Crossroad. I will walk and beg, or I will stay in Mothers for the whole day, begging pass-bys or so forth, till I find myself again money now. So I'd always have a phone, so I use that money that I get, buy credit, put on the phone and put on service, data, and find out about all of the ministries and so forth, and I will sit there and call the different ministries, from the Chief of Defense Staff Office to the Minister of Education, the Prime Minister's Office, all of those. So I keep on calling till I call the Prime Minister's office again, and as secretary, I talk to her till I tell myself, say, I can't take it no more. I start crying, I tell the lady, say, Miss, please just help me. Please, I beg you, help me. And the lady say, young man, I will guarantee you that I will help you. So don't worry yourself. She called me back like an hour after or so forth, and she said to me that I got to a person that I think will most likely help you in your situation, which his name is Mr. Martin Rickman. He is the head coordinator of the HOPE program. An hour after, Mr. Rickman called me, and he introduced himself, and I introduced myself, and I tell him my story all over again. He told me that he can help me out with something to do, a skill and a job or so I can gain some form of income, so I could buy hygiene products and clothes and so forth. So he directed me to the Art and Ripon Road, where he told me to bring all relevant documents like ID, TRN and so forth to that place on Ripon Road, and speak to the secretary and tell her that Martin Rickman, the head coordinator of the HOPE program, sent me here. He told me that I should go to a school that's on South Camp, UWI Open campus. I went for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, I spent at UWI Open campus at South Camp Road. I then moved on to a government agency for work. I started off processing in the computer all documents that come in. I will be the one who to lodge it in the computer and send it off to the different departments. But now I'm a customer service rep at the moment, because my supervisor told me that my talent is wasted where I'm at right now. I don't do much more than lodge the documents in the system and so forth. So she gave me more hands-on training that would more fit my criteria.
I think it is a good motivator in the sense that, it gives them some purpose of living, you know, coming, doing something, knowing that he's responsible for something that is such a vital aspect of our daily activities. He dresses well, always on time, and he takes pride in whatever, you know, what is assigned to him, meaning he works really hard, and whenever he's not here, they miss him.
This particular day now, I think it's the following week after Martin Rittman helped me out with the O program and so forth. I saw a lady, just a random lady, I was begging and so forth. And the lady see me and she started to talk to me and ask me, why am I here and so forth. So I told her and I spoke with her, and she take me into Mother's, she buy me a patty and a juice. And we were talking, just talking and talking, and then she asked me, do I want to come to stay with her? With a glad face, I accepted and said, yes, I would love to come home with you. When she took me in, it's like, you know, I was very welcome, because just looking, I had a bed to sleep in that used to be a cardboard. I had food to eat that used to be me begging on the street just to make ends meet, just to eat a little patty or something. I had dumpling, she gave me all type of food that I longed to eat from a longer while.
You know the reason why I do it? God himself provide for me. That's me can feed myself, feed him, feed my 2 grandchildren then. Helping him is not a problem. Helping somebody when they are in need is the greatest thing for me.
I can put my life like the Titanic, if you ever seen that movie. It's like, you know, when the ship was sinking, there's a lot of persons like, them don't know what to do. Some people just jump off in the water because them can't, but I was there and like, the ship has sink, and it's like I tell myself, say, you know what, I'm not going to make this ship sink with me now. So I decided to just jump off. So when you jump off now, I decide to say, you know what, I'm not give up, I'm not just drown so, I'm not just go down so. So I tell myself, say, you know what, I'm go swim. Till I see a light, and that light was Martin Rittman, who shine a lot of other lights for me to a lot of different islands, a lot of different places.
Respecting yourself, how you carry yourself is very important. You hear me, young men? We take for granted oftentimes as men that people judge you before you even open your mouth. From they look at you, they form a perception. They make up their minds about you. So the question is, when they look at you, what do they see? Understand you might not always agree, but you can respect somebody else's view.
Respect my life.
Respect my dad.
Yeah, man, respect.
It doesn't take anything to be respectful. And you can never tell the impact you will have just by saying, good morning, please, thank you.
Respect.
With God, we are stronger. We will not go under. It's our time to shine.
Stay down for long, long, how we them Jamaican, and we are strong, 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 strong. We've experienced some life that will hurt or change we strive. We are strong, strong Jamaican.
Listen me. Striving for better, heading to the top.
Strong, now we growing, now we now look back.
Now make crime wipe, we have the map.
Strong, now we growing, now we now look back.
Yeah, come together and the violence will stop.
Strong, now we growing, now we now look back.
What me say? Future bright, the whole world see that.
Strong, now we growing, now we now look back.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Please deliver us from corruption. We are strong, strong Jamaicans. Out of many, one in your name, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. We are strong, strong Jamaicans.
Jamaica will under God increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, advancing the whole human race. Investors will increase, students will stand up, athletes will arise. Peace and love, justice for all.
But we never stay down for long, long. Are we them Jamaican? And we are strong, 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 strong.
Oh yeah.
And we are strong, strong Jamaican.
Stronger than ever.
And we are strong, 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 strong.
Jamaica strong.
And we are strong, strong Jamaican.
Don't you ever give up.
And we are strong, 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 strong. And we are strong, strong Jamaican.
Unfortunately, this is where we close off our magazine for today. We do hope it was an inspiring show. If you enjoyed it, simply drop us an email at jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm or send us a message on any of our social media accounts. And while you're at it, visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for more information on the government's life-changing programs and initiatives. I'm Audrey Williams. Remember, inspire and be inspired. Have a great weekend.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.